Hey guys, Kevin here, and in today's live video, we're gonna talk about upgrades you can do on a Saturday. Let me shade. Oh, there's a shadow. Okay, so yeah, I figure we can start in like 5 minutes. So if you're not on there yet, gives you an opportunity to log in, settle down. Whenever you watch one of these live videos, it's really important. Have a notebook. Write things down. Write down anything that is interesting or that you think will help you with to think that will help you improve yourself. So, like, sometimes it's a question, sometimes it's one or two sentences. Um, you can just write that down and, yeah. Oh, hello there. We have fans. Um, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's start in 5 minutes. If you have any questions during the live video, just feel free to ask, or maybe you can just send me a message kung mahihain ka, and then I'll just answer it on the next video. Yesterday's video was about answering questions, and I answered a lot of questions from the past few days. So yeah, just keep these questions coming. If you have any, uh, if you get the opportunity, support this site, support my Facebook page, support my blog. Share this with people that you feel like who needs help in getting hired in a call center. Just share it with your friends, family members, yung pinsan mong walang trabaho, share it with them, and yeah, hopefully they find something that will inspire them to move forward. Because yeah, because it's really important that you have work. If you don't have work, usually there's a problem that builds up in your mind, lalo na if your family is having financial problems tapos ikaw yung pabigat. It's gonna affect your confidence, it's gonna affect your self-esteem, you're gonna feel useless, and then when the time comes that you're gonna look for work, you might feel even more useless, and you're gonna project yourself negatively to the interviewer. So wala kang work, wala kang confidence. Pag nakita ka ng interviewer, pahirap yung paghahanap ng trabaho. That's the end result, and that you don't want that to happen. So it's really important. One of the blogs that I read is Lifehacker. So Lifehacker, this is the site. So time for a commercial. So I am not, just a caveat, I'm not sponsored by Lifehacker. I've been reading this site since 2008, maybe 2008 or something. This has a lot of things. So if you're interested in technology, if you're interested in improving your life, you can just go ahead and read Lifehacker. Lifehacker has a lot of these tips. In fact, Lifehacker also has some tips on how to move up in your career, how to find work. But you have to take note that Lifehacker is a US website. So some of the advice only applies to the US and not in the Philippines. But it's always a good idea to know about these things, even if you're not gonna apply it immediately. Because who knows? You might go abroad. You might go to the US, and these tips are extremely useful. So it's good to know about these things. What else? What else am I gonna share? Saturday. one of my problems, personal problems, is uh, I can't spend time on social media and expect myself to be effective at work. That's why what I try to do is I try to schedule checking Facebook and checking Facebook and doing my work. So I don't do both at the same time. I don't believe in multitasking because that's not very effective, or at least me personally, I'm not very effective when I try to multitask. So the reason why, so today's topic is about Saturdays and like how to use Saturdays to upgrade your career. And the reason why I do it on Saturday is for a lot of people have no work on Saturday. And Saturday can be like focused for self improvement. When I was in sales, we don't get to see clients on the weekends. We just see clients on the weekdays. And then we spent Saturdays and sometimes Sundays just training. So we attend trainings, we listen to people who are successful talk about what they did to become successful in their sales career. And that's what we did. And I got used to that. And I was doing that for like 5 years. So, I got so used to spending my Saturday mornings until the afternoon just listening to someone talk, taking notes, and learning. Actually, no, it's not the Saturday afternoon. It's a whole Saturday. So we usually start at 10 in the morning. We keep going until 1. We have lunch. And then later in the afternoon, there are more trainings. And that's what I did. Like Saturday is a learning day. And if there's anything that I can teach you that I've applied from my early career, is that you can use Saturday as a learning day. So you're not like reading every day. You have the opportunity to work, to focus on what you're doing. You have the opportunity to take care of yourself. Like if, for example, you have to cook, so you can save money. Magbabaon ka. Yeah, do that. You have the opportunity to write on your journal. You have the opportunity to read whatever you're interested in. If you're trying to learn a new skill, say you want to learn how to cook, you want to learn more about computers, software, and a whole bunch of other things. You want to learn how to draw. Use your other days. Use the rest of your week. But Saturday, it's focus on learning your skills, and I just got used to that. And over the course of maybe 5 years, so I started this whole Saturday training sometime in 2006, 2007, and it's 2018, and I have been able to jump from maybe 6,000 a month to when I was in a call center, they paid me like close to 30,000 a month, and I was able to exceed that later on when I left the call center and started my own home-based work. So I'm also gonna talk about that later. So if you have any questions, just send a message, and continue reading the blog. I post all these lessons there for free, and when you get hired, just tell me you're hired, so I know. I can see that the site is still helping people. Okay, so let's begin. How do you improve your weekends, or how do you improve your life using your Saturday, by making full use of your Saturday? So a lot of people, and this might still also apply to you even if you have worked in a call center already. So this is gonna apply to a lot of applicants. The biggest problem is when they go to an interview, they freeze up. And yeah, if you were here in yesterday's live, we talk about people freezing up. We talk about people um, getting a mental block during exams, during interviews, and let's go back. What happens during an interview? During an interview, you go to a company and then they have a representative that meets you. It could be the HR, the recruiter, or whatever. Maybe sometimes it's the owner if it's a small company. And you meet that person and then they ask you to introduce yourself. Diba? So, hi, my name is Kevin. I live in Parañaque. I work in Makati. I did sales and yun. Sometimes they can't even say that. They experience a mental block. So, they don't know what to say. That's number one of the biggest problems in interviews. And number two, they say things poorly, right? And funny thing is, while I was writing this, I remember my experience dating. And dating's a very big, well, not really big, but it's a significant part of my life in the past, I don't know, 5 years or so. I came out of a I came out of a long-term relationship back in 2010, and that didn't end well, and as a result I got depressed. So I started I tried to recover. I did a whole bunch of things. Went to the gym, tried to fix myself. I listened to talks by experts on how to move on, and it was extremely difficult. I think I have undiagnosed PTSD. That's just me, like, reading stuff on the internet and comparing it to what I'm experiencing. But during that time, like 2010 to 2017, I think. So I started dating a whole bunch of people. So there's a part where I ask people to refer friends who are single. I did like online dating. I started talking to more people on social media and see kung sino yung pwede i-date. And I've been going out on a lot of dates. I have like a collection. Like, I don't even remember people's names now. I just have photos and like I remember the face and what happened. And yeah, let's talk about that in the future. But here's the thing. So you go out on a date, and the most frustrating thing about going out on a date is, so you meet this person, you're interested in getting to know them, and then you ask them like some questions, like you want to know them, diba? So what questions are you gonna ask? So back then my question was, tell me about yourself. So and then minsan kupal yung date mo, sasabihin niya, ano to, interview? So so wala, parado na ako. Tapos parang, ay, asshole to. Hindi ko na, ano. Pero, and then as I start meeting more people, I changed my question a little bit. So, hindi, wala nang tell me about yourself. What I ask instead is like, so what's your story? What's your life story? And I'm not really even sure if that's good or bad, but I'm just trying to start a conversation. Because if you're talking, you get to know about each other, and then you'll see if that person is good for you or not, diba? So you ask, so what's your story? What do you like to do? What food do you like to eat? What topics are you interested in? What books do you like to read? And so on. What shows do you watch? And like, what you're trying to do on a date is you're trying to find out something in common. And if you're thinking, oh, nag-off topic na si Kevin, related to dun sa interview, so makinig ka lang. So when I ask these questions, in a lot of situations, um, the answers that I receive are extremely frustrating. When you say frustrating, nakakainis tapos wala kang magawa. So, kaya siya frustrating kasi parang stuck ka na naman, parang dead end yung conversation. So, you ask them about, what's your favorite food? Sagot lang, chicken. Tapos na. Wala nang, hindi siya nag-elaborate. And uh, that also applies to call center interviews. If you're in an interview tapos yung sagot mo one word, two words, tapos na. Tapos parang yung interviewer wala siyang ibang wala na siyang matanong tapos okay, tapos na yung interview. Yung interview mo wala pang 5 minutes tapos na labas ka na. The reason for that is, well, ang ending niyan is will call you tapos hindi ka niya tatawagan. 'Di ba? Actually, ganun din. Kahit sa date, will call you kasi hindi na tatawagan. So, ibig sabihin boring. And the worst thing you can do in an interview is to bore the other person. And yung baka may isip mo ikaw yung lalaki, dapat ikaw yung works both ways. Pag na-bore ka dun sa kausap mo, edi wala na. Ang parang hindi na sulit lumabas with that person. So yun, the most frustrating answer na naririnig ko is wala akong maisip or kahit ano. Yun yung biggest turn off. And pag nasa interview ka, syempre hindi mo naman sasabihin ay wala akong maisip or kahit ano. Pero anything you say that gives off the impression na yung sagot mo is wala akong maisip or kahit ano, turn off din yun sa interviewer mo. So you need to know these things in advance. So part of preparation for your interview is you need to know things in advance. Dapat kilala mo yung sarili mo. So tell me about yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to know every detail. You have to know your goals. You have to know the answer to tell me about yourself. Kasi yourself nga you have to tell them about yourself. So that includes your name. My name's Kevin. I live in Parañaque. You have to know where you live, 'di ba? So yun, kahit gayahin mo na yung part na yun, pero lagay mo kung saan ka nakatira, huwag kung saan ako nakatira. You have to tell them where you currently work. So, eto pala. When you tell them about your address, you don't have to tell them, I don't live in so-and-so street, Ironville Subdivision, Sukat, Parañaque, Metro Manila, Philippines. Di ganon. Just say Parañaque. The city is fine, or the general area is fine. I live in the Sukat area in Parañaque. That's how you answer in a conversation. Kasi you don't need to give them your full address unless they ask for it. Pero for conversation, you just say Parañaque. And then when they say where in Parañaque, you say Sukat area, 'di ba? Yun. So tell them where you live. Tell them about your current or previous job. So kung unemployed ka, talk about your previous job. Or kung wala ka talagang job, talk about I took up business management in PCU or whatever school that you came from. Galing akong PCU pero high school, hindi college. So yun, para lang clear. Yung kasi unang school na naisip ko. Ba? So yeah, tell them your school. Don't tell them the short name of your school, not the full name of your school, 'di ba? So PCU, hindi Philippine Christian University, 'di ba? Yung iba kasi ganun, you ask them, so where are you from? I live in barangay something. 'Di ba sobrang gets nyo, 'di ba? Like Anyway, hindi talaga ako sanay ng live. Pero, practice. So you have to know your answer to these things. And, dapat gumawa akong kodigo. Guidelines lang tong ginawa ko. Parang isang line and then I talk about what's on the line. Tapos minsan wala rin ako maiisip. So, that's part of it. Wala pa akong practice sa Facebook Live and I'm trying to improve in this area as well. That's why I'm doing it every day. And if you're interested in trying to improve yourself, if you have the opportunity, try to do it every day as well. Diba? So, yun lang naman eh. If your English is bad, it simply means that you practice not speaking in English every day for a long period of time. Diba? Nagigets mo yung sinasabi ko. So, if you're good in English, it means that you spoke in English every day for a long period of time. Now, if you're bad in English, it also means that you practiced not speaking in English. So, ganun yun. Kung ano yung ginagawa mo and kung ano yung hindi mo ginagawa, yun yung pinapractice mo. So, you have to keep that in mind. So, yun. Balik tayo. So, medyo dating ulit yung topic. So, di ba nakakainis, wala akong maisip or kahit ano. Lalo na minsan kahit girlfriend mo na or tatanong mo, saan tayo kakain? Ang sagot kahit ano. Di ba parang gusto mong sabunutan yung sarili mo. Hindi ka nananabunot. Gusto mo pa rin sabunutan yung sarili mo eh. Kasi, ang hirap eh. Ang daming options. So, ganun din. With dating, minsan nakakainis. Pero kailangan mo hanapan ng solusyon yan. Or else, bad date. So, hindi magiging relationship yan. Or ano. Yun. Kailangan masolusyonan. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. So, ito yung solution ko. The solution is to have different questions or different versions of the question. So, sometimes I ask questions like, for example, sa food. Minsan nga, parang pambobo yung questions ko. Minsan tatanong ko yung person, chicken, pork, beef, or seafood. Tapos pag sinabi niyang seafood, what kind of seafood? May dalawang klaseng questions kasi. Open-ended questions and close-ended questions. Yung open-ended question, pwede kang sumagot ng word, pwede ka sumagot ng essay. So, kahit ano pwede mo isagot. Diba? Yung close-ended questions, usually isang sagot lang. Pwedeng true or false, pwedeng multiple choice. So, kung wala kang makuhang sagot dun sa open-ended question, dapat meron kang close-ended question version ng tanong na yun. So, kung kunyari, tinatanong ko, saan siya interested na pagkain? So, yun. So, chicken, pork, or beef? Or seafood? Tapos, pag sinabi niyang seafood, what kind of seafood? And then, I can go back to a more open-ended question. No? So, ano gusto mong luto ng shrimp? Anong gusto mong luto ng crab? Ano yung favorite restaurant mo sa crab? Ano yung favorite restaurant mo sa shrimp? Ano yung pinakaayaw mo na shrimp? So yun, puro shrimp. Iba sa inyo mahilig sa shrimp. So yun. Gagawa ka ng variation ng questions. Diba? And yung other solution is to lead with your example. So, if you ask about your, if you wanna talk about food, tapos medyo naiinis ka na kasi wala siyang maisip or wala siyang masagot na matino, start giving examples. So, ako mahilig ako sa beef. So, usually, sangyupsal, steak, bulalo. Yung mga trip ko kainin. Ikaw ba, anong trip mong kainin? Diba? Gets mo? So, you give an example. And then, you can get an answer. Mas madaling mag-isip kasi pag may nagbigay ng example. Kaya 'di ba usually sa interview yung sharing, yung unang tinatanong, yun usually yung hindi pumapasa. Tapos yung huling na tanong kasi nakopya na niya yung sagot ng mga ibang katabi niya. So you can help the person out or you can help yourself out by giving examples. So same thing with books. So I'm interested in reading ako back then mga martial arts magazines, comic books, FHM, lahat ng Angel Locsin issue ng FHM binili ko dati. Tsaka si Katrina Halili yata. Pero anyway, so yan, lead with your examples. And the point of this is gusto ko gawin mo next is you have a notebook, write down these questions. So parang on one page gawin mo, tell me about yourself, tapos sulat mo yung tapos on the next page lagay mo what topics am I interested in. Tapos dun sa next page, what books do I like to read. Tapos dun sa next page, what food do I like? And so on. So, yung basic, like, where do I live? What are my past jobs? What are my awards? Tapos write down full sentences. Pwedeng paragraph kung gusto mo. And just write those down. And then study your answer. So, kung hindi ka talaga sanay mag-English, kahit Tagalog muna, sulat mo lang. Tapos translate mo, tapos pa-check mo sa magaling mag-English na Tapos kahit hindi kayo masyadong magaling mag-English, pagkatapos mo isulat yung English version, basahin mo lang. Basahin mo lang out loud. Tapos pag medyo parang mali di i-check mo, hanapin mo. Pwede kang mag-search ng ganun. Or pwede kang magpatulong sa marunong. Yun yung pinakamadali May kakilala ka na marunong. Sabihin lang sa'yo, ito mali yan, ito yung tama. Diba? So, yun. Parang parang nag-off topic tayo. Puro dating yung pinag-usapan. Pero, the thing is, dating tsaka finding a job have so many things in common. Ang problem lang minsan, nafo-frustrate tayo kasi mahilig tayo manood ng movies. Tapos usually, 'di ba sa Tagalog movies, ang problema sa mga movies na ganyan, they don't show the failure. Makikita nila si Coco Martin, boss niya si Tony Gonzaga, tapos may mga mangyayari, tapos magiging close sila, tapos magiging couple sila, tapos kikiligin kayo. Or si John Lloyd, classmate niya si Bea Alonso sa UST, tapos naging architect at interior design sila na pair, diba? Edi yun, tapos live happily ever after. They don't show you the failure. Sa mga movies na to, 1 or 2 problems lang na-encounter nila. Tapos wala na. What happens in real life is you meet a lot of people for dating. Lalo na yung mga kasal na dyan. Majority sa inyo, marami nang nakilala. Mga first crush pa kayo mula school days. Tapos syempre hindi nag-workout yun kung hindi yun yung pinakasalan nyo. Tapos may mga ibang person, may mga hindi nag-workout. Ganun din sa work. Actually ako, hanapin ko pa yung resume ko. Pero at least more than 10 jobs na ako. Diba? Tapos sa personal experience ko, usually 16 interviews para mahanap ko yung pinaka-okay na trabaho doon. Usually yung first 5 interviews ko palpak. Tapos yung next 10 interviews ko, yung iba hindi masyadong okay. Tanggap ako pero sila yung may problema. Parang may something na hindi ganun kaganda about the company or may better offer. So, yun. Until makahanap ako ng 3 job offer na gustong gusto ko. Tapos isa lang dun yung mapipili ko. So, yun. 16 to 1. Pag nag-apply ka, ganun din. 16 interviews bago mo mahanap yung gusto mo. Diba? So, yun. Ito homework mo. Bili ka ng notebook. Tapos gawin mo yung questions. Kung kailangan mo panoorin tong video na to, maraming questions. Pwede ka rin magpunta sa website ko, callcentertrainingtips.com. Tapos nandun yung questions. Hanapin mo lang. Marami yun. Tapos sagutin mo yung questions dun sa notebook. Tapos pag familiar ka na sa sarili mo, familiar ka na sa tell me about yourself, familiar ka na sa strengths and weakness, madali nang sagutin yung why should we hire you. Diba? Kasi yun din yun eh. Tell me about yourself, tell me about your Tapos yung mga questions na yung parang nagugulat ka, madali na yun eh. Pag alam mo yung tell me about yourself, tsaka yung strengths and weaknesses mo, para ako si Rampla ka. Pero madali lang. Pero seryoso, madali lang talaga yun. Diba? So, when you write things down on your notebook, practice answering in full sentences or complete sentences. Diba? Tapos, yun, like I said kanina, Tagalog muna, then translate mo if hindi ka pa sanay. And sometimes you can look at introductions of other people. Try mo manood ng mga cooking show sa YouTube. You can learn a lot from there. Tapos marami rin akong examples on the blog. So just go ahead and visit the blog if you have any more questions. So, yun, in summary, use your Saturdays productively. Ang objective ko with this video is hopefully gamitin mo kada Saturday as a learning day. Use it to improve your life. Invest in yourself. So use your Saturday to learn skills, to improve yung attitude mo, yung mindset mo, try learning something. Tapos yun. Let's talk more about yung other details in the future. So far ang iniisip kong schedule is I'll do a Facebook live sa Saturday morning. Siguro I'll try to start ng 9, pero usually baka kumain muna ako, so mga 10. Tapos I'll stay on mga 30 minutes kasi mahaba masyado kung 1 hour. Tapos yun, Monday to Saturday, yun yung schedule. Kasi ang maganda ngayon dito sa office, walang tao. Walang tao. So yun, walang tao. Pero pag maraming tao, nahihiya rin ako kasi parang tangin ng ingay naman ito. Shared office nga eh. So, yun. Yun yung that's the plan. Monday to Friday, mga 10 to mga 9 to 10. So, if you're I'm renting this office kasi mabilis yung internet nila and yun, nakakapag-live ako. Kung sa bahay kasi napuputol eh. So, pansin niyo yung mga live ko sa bahay. Minsan hindi ganun kaganda yung quality. Um, so, yun. Nandito ako until May 13, I think. So, yun. Every day until May 13. So, ang gawin nyo, if you wanna support this site, please share this page. Diba? If you, you can also send me a message kung if this is your first time. Send me a message. I'll send you a link to a free reviewer. Where do you send the message? On Facebook lang. Tapos, it'll ask for your email address. So, kung wala kang email, gawa ka, libre lang yun. Google has, Gmail. Tapos yun, okay yun. Hindi yun magsasara kagaya ng Yahoo. Yung Yahoo kasi parang may problema eh. Pero Google's okay. Tapos maraming services and ayun, marami akong balak na topics na ituro. So kailangan madali lang pumasa sa call center. Ang problema lang talaga is maraming tao hindi hirap mag-English. Kahit yung ibang work na mas advanced pa sa call center, kailangan lang medyo tech savvy ka ng konti. And bala ko ituro rin yun dito sa pag Facebook live ko. So, yun. Ayun lang. Ayun nga, no? So, yun. If you like this page, punta kayo dun sa Facebook page. Click mo yung follow and then click see first. So you can see sa newsfeed nyo kaagad tong mga to. Tapos, if you're hired already and some of my lessons were able to help you, let me know. Message mo lang or mag-comment ka. Message mo kung mahihain ka. Pero okay lang yun. Tapos if you have questions, send me a message. I'll answer it in the next video. Tapos, for tomorrow, na-prepare ko na to eh. Kasi nga lang nakalimutan kong i-discuss. Ang next topic natin is top agent. So, if you're the type of follower. Yung tawagin kayong follower. Hindi naman ako, wala naman ako religion na binibenta. Pero, the idea is, kung may trabaho ka na sa call center, tapos, mababa performance mo, ito yung lessons na pinrepare ko. Paano ka mag-pass ng regularization, paano ka ma-regularize, paano ka hindi tanggalin. Kasi ganito, pag na-hire ka sa call center, natanggap ka, di ba? Hindi patapos yun. Magte-training kayo, tapos i-evaluate kayo. Pag pumasa kayo sa evaluation, magsa-start na kayo ng trabaho. When I say production floor or start na. You're gonna start talking to customers na. Tapos, kung maganda yung performance mo, mare-regularize ka. Kung hindi maganda yung performance mo, yun, papa-resignin ka na nila or ita-terminate ka na. So, yun yung challenge pag natanggap ka na. So, kung tanggap ka na sa call center, stay tuned for Monday. So, lalagay ko live on Monday. Tapos yun, ito pag-usapan natin on Monday. So, how to be a top agent or how to get regularized and be a top agent. So, lagay ko na. Wait lang. So, yun. So, yun. Kung hired ka na sa call center, gusto mo lang talaga i-guarantee na may sweldo ka, magpa-load ka para may data. On Monday, kita tayo, siguro mga 9 to 10 in the morning. Dito ako ulit. Tapos, para mabilis yung net. Um, Yun. Yun lang muna. Tapos yun, yung notebook mo, punuin mo. So, see you guys on Monday. Thank you for watching. And, yeah, enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.